And it looks like this game is going to be on GSL Metropolis. Is that the one that looks like a bear, or is that something else? I think
that's like a bear.
That's Atlantis Spaceship. That's right. That's the bear map. Atlantis Space Bear. I could. Well, what kind of animal could you see on this map preview? Oh, we can see the ears there. Observers pointing at the ears. It's a really fat elephant, though.
It's a new game, finding animals in StarCraft.
That's what it should be about here. So let's do the intros.
All right, so in the south position here, we have DDE spawning as our blue Terran.
And spawning his opponent in the 3 o'clock position, we have Draconis, a.k.a. CombatEX, as the pink Protoss.
And luckily for DDE again, he has the close by air position, and there is a ton of space in the back of this map with that open corner. He's going to have a good time getting some drops prepared.
That's for sure. We could see the drops last game just really really damaged CombatEX's economy, also shut down his production. And, you know, with that kind of drop play, he was unable to reinforce and was just taken out by the SCVs of DDE there. So it looks like the scout from CombatEX is going to be coming out, dropping a pylon early. Ooh, we're going to see some sort of shenanigans coming out of CombatEX here. He's down one game, and he doesn't like it. He does not like to be down this one game. What do you think it's going to be? You think it's going to be CombatEX cannon rushes, CombatEX 2-gate proxy, or something totally different?
I'm thinking a proxy.
Proxy 2-gate?
Oh, there we go. There's 1 gate.
Proxy 3-gate?
Second. The probe is still waiting.
Just waiting for that extra 150 minerals. We'll see if it's going to be a 2-gate or a 3-gate or something even more.
We do have the wall coming out from DD, though. It's possible he suspects something, because typically in a best of 5 or best of 7, Game 3 is where the cheese usually happens.
That's where it starts, Game 3. If you
always
like
suspect cheese on Game 3.
Come to Game 3. And it looks like a gas is going down for CombatEX, just probably, you know, trying to show his opponent, oh, I'm not doing anything weird. I'm getting a gas. I'm going to tech up. And oh, here comes DD. He's going to go for the scout right now, totally bypassing where that gateway is going to be going down. So he has no clue
almost
right now.
150 minerals. Is the second gate going to go down? I wonder.
No, he's going to be dropping it in his. Oh no, there goes the
Cybercore.
Huh. This is interesting.
So with no pylon in the main base, when DD gets here, he's going to notice something, because the pylon in the base would be complete by now. So when he sees this one building, he's going to go into panic mode, I think.
Maybe that's the whole plan. It's a mind game. You think I'm going to 2-gate proxy you, but I'm not. I'm just going to go a normal build. It looks like the probe's going to try to get up into this base, but no, the wall off is complete. Won't be able to see anything there. And we see a Reaper coming out for DDE. So Reaper, pretty interesting choice here. He's going to be able to get a pretty easy scout off, and it looks like the SCV is going to be scouting this base, and he sees a Stalker and a Zealot.
The bunker instantly goes down, so he's going to be ready for this push. The Zealot is going to get some damage in before any Marines or the Reaper gets out.
Yeah, he's going to be able to do some damage to this supply depot here. Poor supply depot. Just wanted to provide some more food for the army. And here comes the first Reaper. It's going to be totally safe. Easy to just shoot away at the Zealot. And, you know, Zealots Reapers do extra damage against light units. And so the push has been kind of pushed away.
Yeah, so it worked out quite well for DDE. And like I said, he probably suspected that.
Well, now I'm wondering, I'm a little worried for CombatEX. With his gateway and cybercore so out of his base, very easily they can be just taken out by any sort of army that DD just throws at him. And now this SCV is going to be trying to go into the main base now. Stalker's still being produced from that gateway. And, you know, Stalker back at base, he's going to be safe from that Reaper. And now a Stargate coming down for CombatEX.
It's an interesting transition, and I actually kind of like it, because if... Oh yeah, he actually proxied that as well. I was going to say, because he proxied that cybercore, it's going to be tough if he loses that. He's going to have to rebuild it, which could negatively affect him, because he's not going to be able to get any Stalkers out or Sentries. He'll just have Zealots.
For sure. I mean, right now, CombatEX does have some sort of, I guess, soft contain on DDE. DDE can't really move out of that ramp yet, because he doesn't really know what's down there. And once that Stargate and Void Ray comes out, he'll be able to charge up on those buildings because of that wall. DDE doesn't know about this Stargate yet, but he is getting a couple more Marauders out. So he will be able to push down that ramp soon, as the only defense right now we have is a Zealot, a Probe, and 2 Zealots, and a Stalker. Probe's going to go back
just
to
that
base.
Marauder, though, it could pose a problem not being able to shoot up.
And it looks like he's going to be moving down from the base. Probe's going to get shot by that Reaper. It does take it out. And here comes the push right now. Zealot's getting killed by those SCVs, and Marauder's doing great damage there. And uh-oh, this is what we were worried about. Now with only one Stalker defending this single pylon, this Artosis pylon is going to be shut down. And there goes all the tech for CombatEX.
And losing these buildings is a lot of money invested that there's no way to get back and no way to utilize. He has to rebuild all those buildings back in his base.
Trying to shut down the gateways right now. Hopefully they'll finish in time. But this Cybercore going down, all we have is Zealots now.
Yeah, I am surprised he's actually bothering to kill those and not just pushing into the base. He must know that there's very little defenses. A lot of investment has gone into this proxy, which did absolutely no damage.
That's for sure. And with this swap of the factory and the starport, the Medevacs will be coming out 2 times as fast. And I don't know what CombatEX is going to do right now. He's lost the Stargate, he's lost the Cybercore. He has a couple of Stalkers out, was able to warp those in time. Now he's rebuilding a Cybercore. But DDE is just so ahead in tech right now.
So luckily for CombatEX, the Cybercore looks like it's going to complete before any kind of push can come. So he probably will be able to hold this.
And here comes the
Hellion. If a push comes at all. Which maybe not. DD may just sit back, know that I did a lot of damage for free, basically.
He's able to scout out. He sees that CombatEX only has about, well, he only sees 3 gateways, and now with this little army, especially with the Medivacs out, that's the problem with Protoss. Like, once the Terran gets his Medivacs out and you don't have some sort of AoE damage, it's just going to be so hard for you to do any sort of damage. And now we see 4 sentries coming out. So we'll have force fields, but Terran can just drop in your base.
Yeah, he hasn't seen the Medivacs yet, so I guess he's just waiting for that push, hoping he can block it out.
Yeah.
But sentries are not going to do a whole lot to help defend against this drop.
Only thing they can do is if they were able to throw down enough force field that the Terran's unable to drop anywhere. But we're going to need a lot more energy for that. It looks like the drop was actually scouted by a probe of some sort. So, you know, good placement of his probes there. Was able to see the drop. And now you see CombatEX getting in position to receive this. But DD is just going to take the watchtower. Feeling pretty confident right now. Now working on his expansion. Is just going to expand off of this pressure.
So we see the Robo Bay coming down now for CombatEX, but it's not going to complete in time to really get any Colossus out. And this push is coming at the front door, and I don't believe he's seen it at all.
So CombatEX does have a sentry in position. He's going to send 1 Marine. Oh,
just
no,
to check
not up.
the
Just going to check the expansion, exactly. Seeing there's any sneaky thirds going down. And with this command center finished, he's going to be feeling pretty confident right now in what he has. Even a Raven in production. The scan goes off, sees the 4 gateways, probably also sees the robo facility there, and is going to feel really confident. Now, let's see, DD is just going around the map. He's going to say, something's going on. CombatEX can't just be on these 4 gateways. But
yeah, and
yes, he is.
I think it's smart. He's going to make sure there's nothing just like tricky going about. He's using his map control well to maintain map control by making sure there's no pylons around.
Oh, a nice pick off there by DD. Is able to take out that observer. So now the vision of CombatEX has gone dark once again.
It looks like we're going to see a drop now from the north side. Now the Robo Bay is complete. We got a Colossus being completed. It's going to build just in time.
And that's actually changed the tide of battle here. If that Colossus comes out and he's able to take care of this little push here, CombatEX might be in a pretty good position if he decides to attack afterwards. It looks like the Raven's coming in. Not sure what it's going to do here. Maybe drop out a turret, maybe just to harass the back, or just...
It could be just there to draw the army forward. And then
it might be it. It looks like it's one of what Destiny might call a retard magnet. But it looks like it was successful, and here comes the army. He's going to stim up and try to snipe the Robo Bay, but now with this Colossus out, is able to pull back and move away.
Gets out of there. We do see behind that DD has managed to expand. He is, well, only 1 supply ahead, so he's actually managed to equalize. Oh, I think one of those Medevacs went down because there was just a supply drop. Yeah, it looks like one did.
Wow. So good job for CombatEX there. Was able to defend this very scary time for him where he was really low on tech and, you know, possibly getting dropped. But now with these 2 Colossus out, he has a pretty strong standing army. Could get an expand off this or could go straight for that all-in attack. Sending Zealots out just to scout ahead. This Medevac's still in position though, so it could wreck CombatEX's day, especially with this Banshee coming out, just going all the harass routes.
Yeah, and that push is quite strong that's coming, and DD doesn't have a whole lot to defend it. There's only 2 Vikings out. I think there's 2 Colossus now on the field.
Thankfully, DD wasn't able to get any sort of gas. Marine saying, holy crap, it is coming. We're getting the siege tank set up. We have the bunkers in the front. And here come the pylons going down. Viking's already out once again. And we're going to see how CombatEX is going to push into this Terran defense over here. So going in.
Guardian Shield got a great spread on all the units.
Zealots in the front, tanking a lot of damage, taking a lot of the siege tank fire. Colossus doing great damage, but getting target fire down by that siege tank and Viking. And with the second Colossus falling, it looks like the push has been held off.
Oh, and then we get the GG right from that. Those siege tanks are a nice change-up. You don't see them too often in PvT. And most Protoss wouldn't expect them, so just to walk into that shell range is like,